So here we're going to show you a side lying technique for the hamstrings. So when we're doing this technique, we are trying to affect the hamstring. Of course, we are going to get a little bit of the adductor. We do call it a side lying hamstring technique, but just be cognizant you are going to be affecting the adductors too. So of course, the hamstrings bend the knee and extend the hip. We're going to be working on the knee portion of the hamstring. The hamstring is divided into three muscles: the long head, the short head of the bicep, and the semimembranosus, semitendinosus. So what I like to do, start low at the knee, and I want to find this mound of tissue. This mound of tissue is the gracilis. So I take my anchor point on the gracilis, but my intention is around the back. So I start on the gracilis and I slide around. I bend Kiki's knee, this shortens the hamstrings. I pin and stretch. Feel okay? I pin and then I stretch. So when I pin, I'm not pinning here because this is purely adductor. I'm coming around from this angle, and we've spoken about this angle many times before. There's many reasons to work at angles like this. And what I like to do, I like to work my way up towards the ischial tuberosity. If I'm working on a large client or a very stiff client, I would have them actively do this. So can you do that for me? And I would come in like so and use both hands with the same premise. Just flip sides, Kiki, please. So you see from this angle, this large mound of tissue here is gracilis. So my anchor point is here, and I'm coming around. So I am on gracilis, but I'm trying to separate gracilis from the hamstrings. And once we get up here, this is all hamstring. This is not groin anymore. Or not adductor, should I say. She can do the motion herself. Relax. We can get very specific. So I'm going to come onto the ischium here. So I'm on the ischium and I'm pushing downward. Kiki's going to do the motions again. And it's just a pin and hold. Good. The adductor magnus, the big broad adductor, is near enough a hamstring. It's if it was the other side of the linea aspera, it would work as a hamstring. So that's why when people do a lot of squatting, or they don't squat often, they squat, they get a lot of adductor pain or tenderness, DOMS. That's because of their adductor magnus. Again, I'm going to come here with my palms, and I'm on the mound of the hamstring, and Kiki's going to extend. This is not normally the angle I do this in, I just want to show you for camera purposes. So I push, and I release. I push. Can you feel that clicking, Kiki? Mm-hmm. So underneath this hand, there was a click and a click. That's just, I think it's just separation of the sliding tissues, because when she's bending and extending like so, the hamstrings are shortening and lengthening, and I'm preventing motion. So you're gonna hear these little clicks and pops every now and then. Just ask your client if it's painless. If it's painless, we'll carry on. If it hurts, then we need to modify. So the sideline pin and stretch is just a great alternative from the prone and or supine. It just affords us many different angles and many different tools, right? Fingers, thumbs, knuckles, fists, elbows, bend and stretch. So now I'm right in the belly of the hamstring. So I'm going to be in here. Bend and stretch for me. Just be real cognizant of your body mechanics. See, I'm pushing with my legs. And just be sure to work from the knee to the butt, and then whatever work you're doing down here and up here is great too.